What's up, y'all? Today I'm kind of here to talk about, long little day today too, by the way. But you know, I want to give y'all the content, But to say that, been catching in on some of this March Madness too, y'all. But to say the least, when you step back and think, about all the pain and how everybody doubting you or wrote you off or don't believe you. If I'm trying to get a little bit more emotional into it, we'll say, left you for dead, unalive, shall I say. If you really stick through that, and if you really don't fold off that, you know, you notice just how much they're making you stronger. In the long run, you will be able to thank them for it, regardless if you agreed with it. Regardless, you know inside your heart is wrong. They're doing you wrong or whatever. But if you don't fold and you use that as a fuel and as a drive, it will make you better. You know what I'm saying? It will get you out of your comfort zone just for that growth. Prime example, my dad, we cordial, ain't the worst. But I still feel like, my situation, man, and you leaving me in here to pay all this money when we supposed to be sticking together like we blood, we family, man. But that's besides the point. Long story short, for the longest, I was just letting that get to me, and like I said, it still hits me from time to time. I'm only human, man. Ladies, man, we all human. We it gets to us sometimes. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm Robo Man and all that, but I decided to go ahead and let that work for me instead of against me, and I decided to not fold and to continue to push through. Sometimes God will let you go through things just to show you that He is all you need. You know, and, you know. Moral of the story is I use that as a drive, and I've noticed that I'm working out more than usual. I'm digging deeper more than usual. I'm looking as far as my work days when they end. I'm able to look at my pay stubs and all that, and I'm seeing just how much the hours of work have increased. And then I thought to myself, ordinarily, I wouldn't work these hours. I wouldn't try to get extra days. I would take my off days lightly. Why work on one of my off days when that's my off day? But letting that drive and that fuel and that burning desire of the people writing me off and being negative in my life and bullshitting with me and cutting me off, women thinking I'm not good enough or women saying I'm not good enough. I noticed that is the drive right there. It's me getting out of my comfort zone. It's me taking that all in instead of saying, oh, fold or man the fuck up and excuse my language and remember who you are. And now that I'm going that route, it's like I'm determined. I'm waking up, man. Hey, I need some more hours. Hey, man, I need some more money. Hey, man, I need to show people that I can get this shit done. So this is my March Madness. This is the story for today. This is the topic for today. This is my March Madness. I'm not gonna sit here and let the way my dad abandoned me make me be a bitch about it, or the way this girl up and leaving me because I'm not moving at her pace. No, this ain't about it being your pace. And this ain't about it being the next man's pace. This is about my pace. This is about the process that God got for me. And guess what? When it is time to get there, and when I'm near, I have arrived. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just let that hang in there with you guys, and then take this as motivation. Don't fold. You fold, man, it's gonna be it. before, man, it's gonna be it. They're gonna sit there and say, yeah, I knew he didn't have it in me. Girl, I knew I should have left that man, and he ain't nothing but a bum, and I knew I can do better than him, and such. He can take care of me, and he can do all this bullshit. And then you flip that around on their ass. Then they looking up, whoa, hold up. Hold up. He getting bread, hold up. Nice little car, hold up. Nice little haircut. Like I said, you guys, I'm taking y'all on the journey with me. I'm not gonna sit here and paint this little pretty ass picture for y'all like I just always been put together and I ain't never had no motherfucking flaws. Now y'all gonna see me literally from the process, from the ground up in my walks and my works of the life, of life. And I know whoever is watching, I know I am motivating somebody. I'm probably motivating somebody who is really for me and who is watching me and who wish me nothing but the great. And I'm probably getting, inspiring one of my haters watching this shit. You know what I mean? So let's kind of get our mindset shifted. Yeah, it hurts. Yes, you think about the betrayal, but the lion ain't sitting here, especially the male lion. He ain't sitting here thinking about the motherfucking betrayal. He's sitting there thinking, oh no, I'm gonna lie in this grass and I'm gonna go crazy and I'm gonna get it. Either I'm gonna fold in this hot heat and not eat some shit, or I'm gonna get back up, dust him on off, and get right back to it. So this is the March Madness. It's more than just March Madness, though. This is a everyday, day by day lifestyle. But just for the month of March Madness, I want to give y'all, a little bit how my life's been going, and I'm grateful and I'm blessed about it, and I hope y'all are too. And I'm out of here.